And main mission time. I don't think I've ever used rest. But I'm not going to bother now. I'm just going to do one of these seminars. We'll do... Magic and bows. Yeah. Then we're going to do one of the most important missions in the game.
Well worth the effort. I always was a quick...
Alright, here we go.
Professor, have you heard? They say we finally located the enemy. It seems they're hiding in the sealed forest, right near the monastery.
You don't think it's suspicious that you found them, considering everything they've done up to this point has been sneaky and stealthy?
Lady Rhea has summoned all of the knights to return and take them down. And all of this is being done in secret. Why? To keep us... No. To keep you in the dark. Lady Rhea likely assumed you wouldn't be able to stop yourself from confronting the enemy if you knew their location.
But then on the other hand, does Rhea really believe that her subordinates are powerful enough to actually get it done?
But that is not how the story ends, is it? Professor, we're at the ready. Order us to depart, and we'll fight at your side.
No, I will not allow it.
This discovery comes just when the knights are at their busiest. It is all too likely that our foes revealed themselves to lure you out there.
You mean it's basically probable they did?
They are the ones who took Geralt from you. I know how you must despise them, but I must ask you to rein in your personal feelings for now.
Please, Professor, do not act carelessly. I ask that you leave this to us. Losing you so soon after losing Geralt would be unbearable.
Okay, so your options, Rhea, right now are you send your people and they get it done. You send your people and they all die. Or you send Bro, get it done and he doesn't die.
Lady Rhea, Seteth, please try to understand our reasoning before you refuse. With most of the knights still far away, we cannot afford for you two to leave the monastery undefended. The enemy's strength is yet unknown. The only warriors who likely stand a chance are those who wield relics.
And you have one of those, right? You just have Catherine.
With all that in mind, it's obvious who should be dispatched, is it not? If the professor leaves, we will go as well. We've already made preparations and are ready to depart at a moment's notice. Surely you must see that we cannot wait any longer for the knights to gather. Please.
Professor, do you agree with this strategy?
Hang on, I skipped a little bit there. What did he say? Do what must be done and give the order, right?
Understood. I will give you the order. Destroy the enemy that is hiding in the sealed forest. You have the protection of the goddess on your side. Whatever happens, you shall overcome.
But wouldn't you assume all believers have the protection of the goddess?
No matter what enemy we face, we will not fail. I promise you that.
Even villains can believe in God, you know. Alright. I have already ranked up all my people. I can't really do any certifications yet because no one's on level 30 really. Apart from Bro. But Bro is not yet worthy to go into... What was I getting him into? War Master. He does not have a brawl yet. What percentage was that? 90. So I mean I could whenever. It's just I need to see how far off ranking he is from Warrior. 80. I don't want to give him an XP gem. There's no point. First thing we need to do is battalions. Not dismiss. Replenish all his battalions. Alright, let's go. This is not a particularly difficult mission, by any means. But it's good for plot and lore reasons.
The sealed forest is up ahead. Stay alert.
This is for Captain Gerald. I will not falter.
It is time to repay the kindness of the professor who saved my life.
Leave it to us, Professor. I'll give it my all.
Fighting Tomas. It will be difficult, that's for certain.
I don't really love the idea of fighting people I know. We don't have a choice. Even if it's difficult, an enemy
Is this
an
the Tomas mission or is this the Kronya mission?
Just kill them from behind. As long as you don't see their faces, you won't know if you know them.
We won't know unless we see their face. Yes, I suppose that is true. Professor, I hope you know I meant what I told you before. Your enemy is my enemy. And I will follow you until the end.
Right, to clarify, if this is the Tomas mission, then this is not the main mission. We're after the Kronya mission, so let's find out.
Yes, right. We'll fulfill our duty together. We've come this far. We can't stop now. I hope you know that you can rely on us. No matter who the enemy is, we are prepared to cut them down. Yes. No matter who they may be.
That is foreshadowing because he knows who the knife belongs to. Right, so if I were to play this game from not knowing about this game, I'd probably start with blue, then go to yellow, and then end with red. And then you can do 2 red playthroughs. Or maybe start with yellow. What we got? Okay, use Catherine or Shamia. We'll give Hanneman to someone. Who can Hanneman support with? Annette, Emanuela, and Seth. Alrighty. That is basically everyone. Ideally, I would like to get everyone to level 30. Oh, it is the Kronya mission. There she is. Golem things. That's not a rock. Yeah, you'll see that she's not called Kronya yet, but that is her actual name. It was said in the last episode.
Demonic beasts! The enemy was always intending to lure us here.
Oh no, that's some fodder.
You're here! Welcome to the Forest of Death. My name is Kronya. This weakling girl was just a borrowed look for me. This is what I really look like. Now, you vermin, I'll take down every last one of you.
Oh, she's got such a nice design, but she doesn't get much use.
I'll give it my all.
She goes that way. Wait, you could have hit him from there?
Demonic beasts!
Oh, if you turn back time, it goes to that far.
Hello?
Okay, I was not aware of that. How far can he hit? God, that is a far away. Okay, Ash, well done, bro. Since when has Ash become somehow of a god?
Let us away.
Dance.
Much appreciated.
Well, Flynn doesn't massively need to get to 30 immediately, since I'm probably just going to keep her in dancer class the rest of the game. Ash needs to do better though. Run that way.
Here
We're gonna
goes.
have actually a net can go up.
I'll cut through.
You can go this way too. 11 sword.
I could learn from that.
Right, so bro needs
Stay
to go up.
focused.
Ready.
Ingrid's going up. Bombard them with this. Yeah, I'm trying to do these missions not as fast as possible, but faster. So we can get to the next section.
Here we go.
Sadie's my healer, you can stay there. Heal at 1 health, why not?
What should I do?
Only you could move faster to do.
If this takes too long, I might be forced to escape.
Oh, or do you simply intend to let me go? How accommodating of you. As for me, I intend to kill you all.
Apparently you've heard from your cohorts that Bro is incredibly difficult to kill. What's with everyone critting all the time? Oh, stop. I do like myself a good crit. Yeah, to do is by far my lowest level. Used to love doing that in Ike's game. I mean, Dedu doesn't really massively need to get up because he's got no higher rank in his combat pool. Oh, his combat stats are really low at the moment. We'll just hit him with spells instead. But I want Dedu to be more of a tank unit. I use all my heals because, as you'll notice here, there's an entire section that we're currently not using. So part of you would believe that it is a 2-stage mission. Leave Flame alone.
I feel stronger.
Well done, Cyril. Well done. That's the only praise you're ever going to get from me. You absolute heathen. Wait, can I just kill this beast right now? No, got nothing to kill him with. Oh, I'll kill this guy. Got some incoming damage.
Too slow.
Why is everyone critting all of a sudden?
Predictable.
He needs like another 37 battles. All the dude's doing fine. Mercedes can get a hit in. Well done.
It's just not.
And you're going to stay in Bishop anyway. It's Ingrid who needs a little bit more XP. They're going to Falcon Knight. Or whatever their knight's called. With the super duper flying horse. You know what I mean? It's way too easy of a mission. You'd have assumed that there's an extra part to this mission. Nanette through the forest, same with you. You get XP for using dance.
Thanks.
Yes, you do. Speed ring. Oh, I don't need a speed ring right now. I mean, I could finish this map right. Well, I can't because of the second half. It's not even spoilers, it's going to be in literally 10 seconds. I get Sylvain to have a go. Vanillite.
Oh, how cute! You're trying so hard. But now it's time to die.
I like how this feels.
Killing people, yes.
But how? How could I really lose? To a lowly creature like you?
Well,
Solon, don't just stand there and stare. I need your help.
yes, you most certainly do.
Huh?
I want you to remember, bro has time powers right now.
Your sacrifice will help to rid this world of the filthy
He could be
vermin
using his
all
time powers
infested it.
literally right now.
The time is finally come.
Oops. Randomly paused it for a second there.
Help me.
All that potentially happened was he activated a super unique power. Yeah, I accidentally pressed 5 on my keyboard, which is my shortcut for pause. Lucky I noticed immediately, or I'd have been playing this entire area unrecorded, which I've totally not done before.
What happened to our professor?
They were swallowed by the mystical darkness of the forbidden spell.
And now we are going to stand there talking to Solon instead of attacking him.
An eternity wandering in a void of nothingness, never to return to this world. To think, we almost had the sword of the Creator.
That's a lie! There's no way the professor is really dead! That's right. Our professor is no ordinary human.
I do not believe our professor has fallen.
It is possible that death has yet to find your friend, but there are worse things than death.
We'll need to find out what that 2 seconds of cut out footage was, which would have most likely been Solon skewering Kronya with his hand or knife or whatever it was. He kicks off about it being not what the plan was and all that stuff. Then what he said, what spell he cast, like a rot thing, but I can't remember.
Drifting through the darkness with no chance of escape, overwhelmed with hopelessness. It must be torturous.
We cannot abandon hope, Your Highness. Our professor lives. I know it.
You're right. We will save the professor. But first, let's destroy this fiend.
And you really can. Your stats are so high, you could easily beat him.
I'll slice you into 1,000 pieces as you watch with horror. You will know true pain before I finally allow you to die.
How trite.
Calm
But
down.
if you wish for pain, I shall oblige. If you prefer it so, you shall also be added to the ranks of the dead.
You fool!
You know what I mean about this being an important mission?
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? Are you just a boulder that rolls down whatever hill it's on? No, even a boulder has more sense.
Yes, because he forgot he had time powers.
Apologizing won't make things right. This darkness is terrifying. As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. But please consider this. This realm of darkness we are in is separate from the world from which you came. I mean that it would take a god to leave this place.
Yeah, literally you.
In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die? How very brave of you to joke at times like these. There is no other choice.
I never clicked that one before, so I just wanted to see what the option was.
Do you recall your father's diary? He said you were a child who never cried nor laughed. I think I am the one to blame. I must have been asleep, but even then, I feel I was a part of you. I do not know how Rhea managed it, but she allowed me to exist inside of you.
Which is why Geralt left, yes.
The truth is, I have always been with you. It is within you that I found my power yet again.
It's highly assumed that the reason he has the Crest of Flames, which has an incredible stupid name, is because it's Sothis's crest in the first place.
The power of a goddess.
And she granted it to him
The power
by them being
of
combined.
the progenitor god.
Oh, so you know you're a goddess and a progenitor god now, do you?
My name is Sothis. By now, you must be well aware of what that means. I am the one who watches over Fodlan and the creatures dwelling there. I am Sothis. She who died and then returned. There is but one thing left to do to save us from this darkness of eternity. I must now use the power of a god. However, I lack a body of my own. And so I must relinquish all the power that I have to you. The time has come for you and I to join as one. And when that comes to pass, then I shall disappear. When I say disappear, I do not mean that all I am will be no more. My soul will join with yours, and you and I will never be apart. But I will no longer have the chance to speak with you. I shall miss it.
Well, I'll say, because I'm probably not going to get this particular bit, it is possible, with high enough relationship stats, for Sothis to be normal again by the end of the game. Because you can choose Sothis as your S rank, and then she basically goes back to normal again.
So long have I been on this path with you. Through you, I got to see and hear this world. I even got to chastise you from time to time. I may not have acted like a goddess, but it was certainly fun.
How much could you have acted as a goddess while you're stealing someone else?
For all that you have done, thank you. I'm glad that it was you to whom my fate was bound. Now, we must pray. For if we share this wish, our spirits too will join as one. Your wish is to return to the forest, stop the enemy, and rescue the little ones. No need for words. I know your heart as though it were my own.
Technically is.
Your will and mine are now as one. Both sides of time are revealed to you, and you alone. You know I am the beginning. What shall you do?
Is that the first time Sothis has stood on the floor? Because she usually just floats.
So the Fellstar consumes even the darkness itself.
Professor, that is you, isn't it? Oh, I'm glad you are safe. I was sure that you would return. Please tell me all that happened to you later. For now, it's imperative that we kill the demon.
What did you see in the darkness of Zaharas? This would be impossible. The only being that can withstand that darkness is... Unless I dispose of you myself, I may never have the chance to send you back there.
You are a dumbass if you think you can. Yep, now I have the sublime ward of the creator. Yes. Alright, let's go.
Thank you.
Get to do a bit. Ash this way. Dimitri forward. He causes this much damage with just a steel axe. It's stupid. Felix. Ingrid. Mercedes goes there. You that. You know what? Skip. Bruh. Just crushes everyone.
Another step forward.
You don't need to watch me flailing around with these enemies. Mercedes has physic.
You're a big help.
Ingrid. Right in that. Like, I think the mist. Oh, I'll just go into a random explanations into heals and stuff. What would be nice is if the classes were better, as in they were more balanced, and each class got their own mid-range, low range, mid-range, high range of class. Because I was looking at Ingrid there. She has to go from flying to horse to flying again, because there's not 3 flying classes or 3 horse classes.
Slow and that worked out.
Glowing Ember, you say? Sounds interesting. We'll put you that way. Scoop. The shame to do is so damn slow. I might need to give him a movement ring instead of a shield. That ring might help him out eventually because his defense is that goddamn high. He doesn't need a shield. Doo-doo-doo. Out of my way. We are finishing this mission fairly fast. I've still got 30 minutes to go anyway of this episode, but... Two flames mix me. Here you go.
You're too kind.
A bit disappointing.
Is it though? You've got magic damage. That's really good. Let's crush the boy. I'm gonna let Bro do it. And by Bro I mean Dimitri. And if he can't do it, Ingrid will. Because it's most likely Solon's group's fault that the Dusker tragedy happened, so let's get some revenge.
I have no time to waste on the likes of you.
Well, you are.
To think that I would lose to mere beasts.
I'll keep it up.
But this is not the end. Tullus will carry out our mission somehow.
He did in yellow, but don't think I saw him in red. Let's find out.
Does he also serve the Flame Emperor? It can't be.
Or do we fight Talus in this playthrough? Let's see. That's a good question.
Professor, I'm glad you're okay. And you seem relatively unscathed. I'm so relieved.
Go on, ask him why his hair's green.
What's more, Gerald's foe is dead. Though we took little satisfaction from it. Professor, I must ask, what happened after we were separated? You look different. The goddess appeared and gave you her power? It's as though the legend of old has been made flesh. It's hard to grasp, in all honesty. But having seen you pierce the sky with my own eyes, I find myself unable to doubt it. Yes, the legend of Saint Seros. It is said that she received a divine revelation from the goddess and was gifted with her power.
I don't know if I mentioned it before, but Saint Seros was the person in the intro cutscene.
Long ago, the goddess dispatched Seros to defeat an evil king who went mad with power. Perhaps the goddess saw the goodness of Seros within you too, and wished to help you in your quest to defeat evil. If you're Seros, granted power by the goddess, then I suppose that makes me... never mind. I'm getting carried away. Professor, what's wrong? Are you asleep? What is happening these days? Well, it matters not. We must get you help, and fast. It'll be faster if I carry you and run.
In time's flow, sing on. Professor, you must remain still. Everything is all right. There is no need to worry. Those who are trying to harm you are far away.
Are they though?
How lovely. It would be for this moment to last forever. I wish I could hold on to this time we have stolen, that you and I could create a world without end. I have heard whispers of what happened to you, your appearance. You have received power from the goddess. From the moment you took hold of the sword of the Creator.
Whispers, the only person who we told was Dimitri.
I prayed that one day the radiant power of Sothis, which bathes Fodlan in its celestial light, might reside within you.
So now you're wondering, maybe, because I did, why is she praying that exactly? For you specifically?
But you are so much more than the light. You are my...
Like, everything she says is incredibly suspicious.
Close your eyes, dear one. Sleep just a while longer. I will be watching over you. Always, always and forever.
Lovely, let's go. That's chapter 10.
Part 1. White Clouds. Pegasus Moon. Throne of Knowledge.
I believe the time skip is chapter 12? Second half?
The northern lands are enveloped in a bitter cold, and frigid winds are carried across the sea to the south of Adrestia. When feather-white snow falls on Fodlan's locket, the fort looks as delicate as a pearl. However, beneath that snowy blanket, her throat is more treacherous than ever.
Like, randomly, a part of me is going to be glad when I finish this game because I've been playing it for so long. But I will miss a lot of this game.
Rhea, please talk to
Like,
me.
it has a lot of flaws. It's got quite a lot of good things too.
What is the meaning of how that one looks? It is almost as though...
As I said, there is nothing of which to speak. For now. At the end of this month...
I read Gerald's diary. I happened upon it in his room.
What?
In it, he stated the reason for his departure. The baby, thought to have died in the fire, has returned to us. Gerald realized that you had done something to the child and decided to flee. What did you do to that baby, Rhea? Nothing questionable, I should hope.
Setteth enough. They will be here shortly. No more, I beg of you. I will take our dear professor to the Holy Tomb. There, I should be able to see our dearest wishes to fruition.
Our dearest wishes or just your dearest wishes?
When I was young, I heard her voice there. I'm sure of it. You may enter. I have been awaiting your arrival, Professor. Now that you have received sacred power from the goddess, there is somewhere you must pay a visit to at once.
Why at once? We mean in 4 weeks.
You must go to the Holy Tomb so that you may receive a divine revelation from the goddess.
The Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps. This monastery was originally built for the purpose of protecting that hallowed temple.
Only a select few know of it, but there is a legend about Seros and the Holy Tomb. Saint Seros, the first soul to be gifted power from the goddess, received her revelation there. She was told that it was her sacred duty to save the people of Fodlan, and that she must use her power wisely in order to lead them. The words that were handed down to Seros from the goddess will likely fall upon your ears as well.
Prepare yourself to go at once.
See, Rhea
May you find out
does
why
not
you were
know
blessed with such
that
power.
Sothis is not technically there anymore. I mean, you could have told her about it, but she'd probably go crazy.
There will be a ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It is then that you will receive the goddess's revelation. You may share this mission with your students. It is said that when Seiros received the revelation, she had holy warriors by her side protecting her.
Those warriors are the 4 goddess people. You know, like the saints like Sethleen and all those.
Your students, who have followed you and fought alongside you through the darkest of times, are well suited to stand by you for the ceremony.
What the 4 statues are based on.
As the leader of the Church of Seiros, I will be by your side as well.
Of course you will.
The occasion is too significant to be missed. Even if something were to happen, I am more than capable of protecting myself.
No one else seems to think so, because we've just spent like 4 missions, not in a row, but all together, of people trying to assassinate you.
Much has changed, but your duty has not wavered. Steel your mind for the ceremony and prepare your students well.
But my students are basically unkillable now anyway. They're way stronger than they have any right to be. Hilda, shut.
Oh, wow, thanks.
Hilda gets flowers. You get nothing. Yep, the Enlightened One class.
It's time to start anew.
No. No, 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 no. No. Violet, I know he has the Enlightened One class. I've mastered that class. He's not staying in that one though.
It's time to...
I mean, the Enlightened One class is good because you get to use magic as well. Which of these supports? These are just the standard classic ones. That's fine. Explore. Let's go. There's no battles, is there? No. I know, just quickly what we got here. Next couple of weeks. Felix and Lysithia's birthday. Alright, cool. Let's go. I don't know if I'll be able to get everyone spoken to in the next 15 minutes of actual time. But I'll make a good start. Anyone down? Is there anyone even down here when I went down? No. Why did I come down this way? Because Anna's not even there. Where's Anna gone? Usually always there. Evening, Professor.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Although, I suppose, you are something to report. Lucky for you,
I mean, all that's changed is his hair is green. Well, I mean, his eyes are also green, but...
Professor, in Brigid, we have legends. Stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of them. Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean. Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor. Are you knowing that for certain? Maybe you will...
Yeah, I mean, if he has Sothis' powers, he should be able to at least float.
Hi there!
Yes? You're going to the ritual at the Holy Tomb, right? I hear that a revelation from the goddess is expected. What if she shows herself? Oh, I'll be so jealous.
Yeah, why wouldn't Bro be able to float? We'll do some root veg again. With this. Oh yeah, before I forget. Oh, that button. This one. You. Like, the shield just gives him extra defense and weight. He can live without that.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb. Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure. And it's likely underground. Beyond that, who knows? I can't help but wonder.
Yeah, like if it's underground, how did Saros get her revelation there? Did she just randomly go underground one day?
Yes?
So hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor? Sorry. I'm really not feeling well this month. Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much. It's got nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please. Thank you.
Give some flowers, why not? I've got quite a lot of them spare at this point.
Hello.
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right? Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look? Really? You gotta...
I'm not gonna do that. Are all the teachers back? They are back. Very good. I can try and recruit them all.
Say,
Or at least try.
in town earlier, there seemed to be more people around than usual. Is there some festival this month that I'm forgetting about?
Idiot. Magic tournament. Or an advanced seal. I mean, Annette would be able to wreck everyone. But no. The teachers are back so I can get my
Hurry
XP.
up and cage the wild boar. Look, he's losing his grip. Even in his swordplay, he's getting sloppy. If he keeps progressing like this, he's going to get himself killed. Kranya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
Professor, please. If he hears it...
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
The professor agrees.
I
Well, you
won't.
should get some rest now.
In any case.
Right, so we'll slowly go around all these. Well, not slowly. I'm going to try and do it as quick as I can.
Sorry?
At least try and finish it in this episode anyway.
Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual, constantly coming and going, in and out of Garreg Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Eyre family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
See, I know the answer to these, but I'm not going to say them just in case.
Your hair! And your eyes! What happened to you? You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you? I see. Well, that makes me feel better. But still, be careful.
And if you're wondering why she asked that, it's because her hair colour is not originally white. Something happened to change it. And that's why she asked if he'd lost something in return.
Yeah, you...
If it's not massively plot worthy, I will mention random context like that. Ash and... I suppose these are only half.
This looks delicious.
This is my absolute favorite.
Flynn and... I think Annette, and I think that's everyone.
This is nearly as... Eating alone is...
It's going to be interesting for my last playthrough where I can use any character in the whole game. Yeah, that's everyone. Right, so now we need buffs. So Caspar's in here. Yo.
You're so strong now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor.
You'd think it's because of that, but since Rhea was suspicious, you can also assume it's because Rhea knew more about you than you did.
You seem different. Lots of things seem...
I mean, you're technically in my squad, so you should have been there. It shouldn't look suspicious to you. We've done that bit, we've done that bit. We haven't done this bit.
Maybe. You've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual. Maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Saros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good. I wonder what sort of revelation...
Yep, so that's another thing of... Since this happened to Bro, it's highly possible that Saros's hair and eye colour wasn't originally green.
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures? You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
Teach me Lance. Now we're gonna go... I think it's this way. I think it's this way. Yep. I don't check here half as much as I usually should. Well, probably should do. I don't go to the Abyss much either. But there's not a huge amount in the Abyss I can do right now. And I'm not using the Abyss characters. I think Yuri's the only Abyss character I've never actually recruited. No, I didn't recruit Punch Boy either. Hello, other me. Well, probably playing in the next playthrough. I was originally going to play the Lady Byleth in this one, but I wasn't sure how supports work, or if supports are separate from the male to female one. And if they are, that'd be a bit of a pain, but I've got enough points, stats around to... It doesn't massively matter, I can get them back straight away. My stats are probably high enough to recruit anyone anyway.
I swear, it's like you're an entirely different person.
Yeah, it's like he's completely changed in everything except his eye and hair colour.
I can still tell it's you.
Ooh, hey Lynn.
How are you, Professor? Did Hanneman make his I will do no harm speech or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asked to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate Crest Power itself. Crest Power must have some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
Yes, you're asking the very good questions.
Long ago, Saint Saros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as well as incredible power. Is that what happened to you too, Professor? No way! The Professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right? Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power? If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual? I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people. You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
I'm going out on a limb to say no, we won't, because Sothis is kind of not there right now. Yo, Gilbert.
Sometimes I find myself thinking I should leave Garreg Mach and return to my home, where I should have been all along.
Yes, you should.
Ignore me. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing. An old man's ramblings and nothing more. I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task. She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
Why can I not recruit you yet? I require you for my squad.
Kranya. Kranya is dead. And so is Solon, by your hand.
Let's find out. Right, I've answered that question now.
Taking vengeance with your own hand.
The wiki has informed
I'm
me.
sure Gerald would be proud.
It's a simple time thing, apparently.
When you changed, even the other professors were taken completely by surprise. There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there? I wonder what'll happen with that. I'm sure you'll be all right. But don't lose sight of who you really are. However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that.
In our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down. Not least the Flame Emperor. Once we've crushed them all, we can return to... It will happen soon.
And that character Talez, who he mentioned. I think I've got a character up. Yeah.
Right.
I've just got the top section to do. This way. Right, Cyril. Yo.
Professor? Whoa. When I first saw you, Professor, with that hair color and that eye color, I thought you looked kind of like Lady Rhea. Like maybe you could be related.
Yes, completely not suspicious.
I like the way it looks. I wonder if I could change my hair color too. Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it, I mean. All I need to do is get trapped up in a strange place and then escape, right? Just like you did.
Yes, and to be chosen by a god. Right, so that's all the bottom section. Top section. Then we can start the next session immediately in the next area.
I always knew there was something special about you.
You know, the next main mission.
More extraordinary the longer I've known you. That transformation was just the beginning, wasn't it? I have a feeling that things will only grow more dire from here on out.
What I might do is, since all I'm going to be doing is just buffing my character's stats and nothing else, I could just skip that bit and just start the next episode off at the next main mission.
Professor! Sorry, this will take some getting used to.
What I do is I record the bits I skip out anyway, just in case something interesting happens, and then I just cut them back in.
Your hair and eye color are completely different. You just don't look like yourself anymore. Of course, you're right. I'm just being silly as usual.
Silly as usual, you say? Come on. Where is he?
That reminds me.
Oh, it's just this monk.
All things considered, this year has been rather terrible. As far as the students are concerned, next month is the last one of the school year. Next month, we will hold the graduation ceremony, though it'll be an understandably subdued affair. This month, we ask that you carry out your duties as best you can.
Is it?
What the?
Is it graduation month next month? The 12th one?
To be honest, I cannot keep up with all that's been happening recently. Monica was actually Kranya. Tomas was actually Solon. Who were these people? What about you, Professor? You were a true ally, yes? Not the most convincing answer you could have given. Still, I simply must take you at your word.
What else are you gonna do? He's literally strong enough to wipe out basically everyone in this entire building.
Really?
You could probably beat Rhea if you wanted.
The Holy Tomb, huh? I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it.
Oh, it's not. We went there. Didn't we go there to do the We went to protect Rhea from those invader guys. And that's where we got the Sword of the Creator from.
I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird. I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. Although, when the monastery was built, the Kingdom and Alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance. That's weird, right?
Yes, it's almost like Seros slash Rhea or all the people who are currently at the top planned it that way. Vicious, isn't it?
Recently, Professor, I feel as though you've been a bit distant. It's like you're sort of floating above the cloud. How can I help? Hey, don't...
Don't worry, Dorothea, we really do like you. You're a really nice character.
Well...
No, you cannot.
Are you positive? Really? Your appearance is due to the influence of the Crest of Flames? Intriguing. Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. If that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the crest, still, it would be an absolutely exceptional... What?
Absolutely not, you freaking scrub. Like, you are probably, in retrospect, the most important character in the entire game. But you study crests.
Professor, I am so happy. Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make quite the pair. But recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother. She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship.
You would hope so, wouldn't you? Hey, Heloise, how's it going?
Captain. Oh, Professor. How long have you been standing there? I was just sorting through... Haven't made much progress. I keep clearing out this room of his belongings again. It's... Oh, Professor. Anything I can help you with, I will do whatever I can to serve you. Excellent. No matter how small...
Heloise recruited. Just got 2 to go. That being Seteth and Gilbert.
Excuse me. You haven't a thing to worry about. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Gerald. I am proud. Once we finish the ritual at the...
You're incredibly creepy right now, Rhea. Calm down. Like, seriously, you really need to chill. Yo.
I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind.
It's fine, I can't recruit you anyway. There, we've done everything. And go. So I'm going to do this instruct manually, and then I'm going to not show the rest, and the next time, the next episode that we get is going to be the next main mission. Hey Eloise, how's it going? So Manuela needs... Was it magic? Or sword? She needs to be able to fly. The dark flyer would be the easiest. She's got no axe skill. And lance, she's way off. I suppose. That's best I can do for that at this exact moment in time. Lane is going to have extra damage magic. Annette needs this for Gremory powers. a chance of going to Gremory now, but I'm not going to risk messing about with it. You need the magic. Going to Dark Knight. You need this, because I believe the S rank of heavy armor is useful in some way. I forget. Dimitri needs this.
That worked.
A lot more useful. And now we just need Lance, I think. See if I can get him to S rank in Lance. Oh. And authority. Right, last point will be you, because you need horse. And done. Go.
Professor, may I...
Yes. Okay.
Ah, I see.
Professor.
No, you're not becoming sniper. You are being assassin boy. Until you get to mortal savant
We
level.
can handle it. Sure. Nice to have help for once. Pardon me, Professor. We're all done.
It's in my grasp.
There we go, weight minus 5.
Now. It's all in.
I'm getting it.
That's really useful, I'll give him that. Yeah, and the next time I pop in, we're going to be on this mission. Because all I'm going to do is food buffs, new buffs, get to here, get some more stats. So is anyone else on 30? No. Alright then, so we'll do... I might do a couple of these later too. I mean, we're not to the second half yet, so I don't need to immediately do these. I'll do them at the beginning of the next session quickly, is what I'll do. But what I was going to do then was abilities for you. Oh, it's just a passive buff. I thought I'd need to actually put it on, but no. It's just an absolute passive buff. Oh, someone got a rally movement, that's new. What's that do? Grants +1. I mean, all his stats are really good right now. I mean, I'm going to be using you watching this playthrough, but what does Steel Magic do? Oh, we don't need authority, do we? Alright, done. Yep, so the next episode I'll start off with those quick supports. And then we'll get straight into that next main mission then.